Hello and thank you for joining me today for this video. My name is Daphna. I'm gonna start saying my name from time to time. This video is gonna be a two-parter kind of, because I'm gonna be cutting my hair in this video, and in the next video I'm gonna be posting I will try to style my hair after cutting it and see how it actually came out, because the haircut I'm gonna be doing today doesn't look that good when the hair is straight. It looks way better after you style it using rollers or some kind of a vintage hairstyling technique. So only after you brush it out you can actually see if the haircut worked out for you or not. So keep an eye out for my next video to see how it actually worked out. In this video I'm gonna be cutting my hair into a horseshoe cut, which was very popular in the 1940s, and it's basically how it sounds like. It's like this kind of shape, like a half circle kind of. So the hair on the front is gonna be a bit shorter, and then in the back the two sides are gonna meet into like this kind of shape, like basically a horseshoe. I actually shot this video pretty much about a year ago when we were on our third lockdown, and I was kind of losing it, I guess, and was cutting my own hair. And I kind of mentioned this video and teased about it in my soft rollers video, where I asked you like if you want to see that video, but I just realized, because it's been a whole year and I feel like things change so much in this like age of that I feel like I've been procrastinating editing that video from a year ago for a reason. I think I was in a weird state of mind and I just don't want to deal with it, so I'm reshooting the video for you. Now the things aren't really like normal, but still I feel in a better headspace. A very important disclaimer: I'm not a haircut trained person. Like, I am a hairstylist, which means I style hair. I do a lot of bridal work, so I know how to create a hairstyle, but I didn't train in any way on hair cutting, so I'm doing this completely as an amateur. Everything I say, take with a grain of salt. I just do it the way I feel intuitively that is correct to do for me personally. I don't take any accountability on how this turns out if you do this at home. So just so you know, if you see me doing hairstyles and doing makeup, like, you can rely on the information I'm giving, but if I'm doing haircuts or dyeing my hair, this is completely from an amateur point of view, because I just didn't train in those fields, and all the experience I have in those things is from doing it on myself or on wigs and stuff like that. So it's gonna be a bit amateur, don't judge me. I'm just sharing this with you in case you wanna take responsibility and do it on yourself. Like, I'm not encouraging you to cut your own hair. I think professionals do it much better. I did cut my hair a few times in the past and it was fine, so I'm gonna do it again today. Why not? My hair is very long at the moment. If you compare it to like 1940s or 1950s styles, you don't really see this hair length. But on the other hand, you also need to take into account that it becomes way shorter when it's like curled in a vintage style. So I'm not gonna cut it too much. I'm just gonna style it in the horseshoe shape and kind of refresh the ends of the hair, which are pretty like tired at the moment. It's better to start this hair like I'm starting it, when it's dry and completely straight as you can achieve, at least, to have it be kind of easy to cut. And I'm gonna be using an electric razor for this. I just find it to be way more comfortable, and if you've seen my other videos, you already probably saw me using this, like cutting the faux bangs and stuff like that. It's kind of weird, but I feel it's way more comfortable to use when you're not a professional hair cutter person. I'm just gonna brush my hair. So it's really important to create a side part that you usually wear. Mine is pretty much already like, that's how I wear it. My hair is dyed so bad right now because I normally don't film videos when I have this much roots showing, but yeah. I'm trying to not be so perfectionist about everything. So I'm kind of dividing my hair into a front section and a back section that I'm gonna deal with later. You see, it's like from the side part to my ear, same on the other side. If you've been watching my videos, you see I pretty much start everything this way. Okay, and you need to decide what's the shortest your hair is gonna be. like in the front, I'm thinking something like this. Because I'm aiming for a horseshoe, I'm gonna be kind of trying to create a shape like this, and because I want to keep it long, I need kind of the shape to be pretty extreme. Otherwise I'm gonna be cutting all of this. Like if it's not extreme, I need to cut more from the ends of the hair. So I'm gonna be kind of doing this kind of shape, and let's hope it works out. Also, I think this side is a bit longer because I tend to wear it behind my ear, which makes it like a bit shorter. So those are the kinds of things you need to take into account. Like maybe if you wear a lot of volume like I do, I'm gonna be doing like this thing. You see, like insert my fingers and kind of rise my hair a bit to see if the length works out even when it's with the extra volume and like teasing or anything like that. Okay, good luck to me. Okay. I think this is like not the best way to do it. I'm already imagining like some professional hairstylist doing like a reaction video to how I cut my hair, because I know it's like I'm doing all the mistakes, but it's just my hair, so who cares? I'm not harming anybody. Okay, so yeah, I need to straighten, I guess, all of this. Looks pretty good, actually. Maybe this area here. Yeah, I'm kind of using my boobs as like as a surface. Looks pretty good. So because it's going well, I'm kind of tempted to keep shortening it, but as I said, you kind of need to do like something like this, like to see if you were to style your hair, you see like the placement changes a bit. So now I need to figure out like this area. Okay, like this part. Yeah, I might need to do a little trimming here. Okay, let's do the other side. So what I did is kind of part the hair in the middle. And now I'm gonna be doing this part. The mirror is in this side, so this is gonna get weird. So much static electricity in the air. Okay, so if I'm gonna be doing it like this, it's gonna be pretty like easy. But as I mentioned, like I am kind of thinking about the height. Okay, let's start like this and see where it goes. I'm gonna start from the bottom this time. Now this area. Okay. I know this looks so bad, but I just already had my hair cut in this way and I kind of know what to expect and what I'm looking for. That's why I'm happy with this like horrible haircut, just because I know how bad it's supposed to look when it's straight. I feel like this area needs to be trimmed a bit. Maybe if I do like this. Yeah. You see, I just brush it in different ways, like comb it in different ways. And then I kind of see what would happen. Yeah, like this area felt like it's too long, and now that I brushed it in this way, you can clearly see it. Yes, so usually like I back comb off this area, so maybe let's put it aside. And so this kind of shows something that always happens to me, like the back combed area is always like a bit shorter than the rest of the hair when it's styled. So let's just cut this area and see what happens. Let's see. Pretty good, I think. Yeah, again, this area is gonna be back combed. Okay. So the back is pretty good, actually, surprisingly. I think this is okay for like a refreshment kind of haircut, because if I were to actually like change the shape completely or make it way shorter, I would use a professional. This is just a little trim. I'm optimistic at this point, but let's see at the end of the next video how I feel about this haircut. So as I mentioned, keep your eye out for the next video where you'll see how it actually works out when it's brushed out. Thanks for watching this like DIY vintage inspired haircut video. Please like, comment, subscribe, whatever you feel like, and I'll see you on the next video.